asked Kali was, why was the 1 billion in retention the only thing removed from the big beautiful bill, but the money stayed the same? Why
So,
was Go ahead. There's just a little bit more to it.
yep, go ahead.
Why was our one chance of a raise relocated to more equipment, or reallocated, excuse me, to more equipment?
Yeah, not a problem at all. So again, during the budget reconciliation process, there were two versions of the bill. The first one that we went in and helped actually craft, the importance of our NACA majority and us working with Congress and congressional leaders was we helped craft the language around it. We helped earmark and tag $1 billion for the recruitment, retention, and training of air traffic controllers. Now, it wasn't $1 billion that we just get to divide it up and figure out who gets the most and where, but it did give us a chance to continue to lean into the progress that we were making with the $450 million proposal that we did for all air traffic controllers in the first round of it. Now, that being said, the House gets to do their version of budget reconciliation. The Senate gets to do theirs. And the Senate, when we saw the language, it was a $12.5 billion investment, but we opposed the provisions of it. And it wasn't just a removal of that $1 billion. They removed it, reallocated it, absolutely. But they also changed the denominations and amounts and the priorities of it, which included now the consolidation of the en route facilities. It is law today, and we'll talk about this later on. I'm not going to go into the full soapbox about it. It is the law today that 3 en route facilities become 1. And then there's $100 million allocated, which again, all the monies were redistributed of that $12.5 billion to the different priorities of the Senate to have $100 million to have a study to going down to 6, ultimately trying to save 13 facilities for a full-on reduction of a real estate footprint of the national airspace system. Again, I'll hold off on all my comments there until that portion is hit. But so those were the two components. Then the Senate pulled the trigger, dropped the bill, left town, and told the House, you can take our language or you can't. And ultimately, that was a language that was adopted. Again, we opposed that language that was in the Senate bill. We supported the $12.5 billion investment, but not in the direction and the way that that was done. Then when that language passed, this was the reality that we face. We do have another chance and continue to work through the processes of where they go. You know, we have the, what is the word that I'm looking for? Through, oh man, I don't know why the word is escaping me, where they allocate the money in Congress to go out and say, okay, this is, while you pass the bill, this is the monies that we're going to go out and distribute for those different things. We're working with those in Congress to do just that, ensuring, okay, that was one plan, here's a different plan in the way that you can invest it. And they're talking about going for budget reconciliation process part 2. And once again, we've got that language through the House before. We intend to do it again, so that way we can work to incentivize the entire workforce through these very difficult times. So there's the history of budget reconciliation, where it currently lies, and then the where we look to see it in the future.